Hi guys. Thanks for coming over. I appreciate it. I hope everyone had a chance to create their characters. Good. So you wake up to the sound of alarms. The cryosleep that you're in is a little slow to wear off, so it takes a moment. But quickly you remember where you've been. You're aboard the HMCS Rockway. As police officers, you were randomly selected to be a part of this tour aboard the ship. You're on your way back from an outer colony. I hope you don't mind, but I made a few little notes. But for the most part, this is going to be completely random. I made a few notes about the side adventure, or about the different side quests and stuff, but you'll have to bear with me because this is all going to be completely random. The first thing you notice when you wake up is the alarm sounding. It's a quiet, low tone, very pleasing, but at the same time, there's no doubt in your mind that this is very important. This is an important alarm. Stepping out of your cryotubes, all of you see a message light flashing on the terminal in your berth, which is just 4 pods, 2 on either side of a central small common area, large enough just to hold your personal possessions that you brought aboard with you. Not a whole lot. Okay, you want to check the terminal? That's a good idea. Okay. A shaken-looking duty officer responds. In the background, you can see the bridge, so you know that's where you're communicating with. Captain, a live response from berth on deck 711. Sir, we've got live passengers here. Captain Mallory steps into view and excuses the communications officer. Who am I speaking with? He asks. He introduces himself. Yeah, okay. So you're the 4 police officers that were scheduled on board. I'm glad you've gotten a response. There are 4, or excuse me, we're under attack. Our long-range communications are destroyed, as well as control over our autopilot. We're on a collision course with Earth. If the ship of this size hits, we're looking at devastation unlike anything we've seen before. Unlike anything Earth has seen before, at least not since the Contact Wars, which, as you recall, is when Earth was, well, the United States, rather, suffered a couple of small nuclear detonations, rendering most of the U.S. Inoperable. Or uninhabitable. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. It's been quite a while since I've played a full game with you guys. I'm doing the best that I can, so bear with me. Thanks, I figured you'd be quite understanding about it. I'm just looking for a picture of your ship. I had one handy, but I've misplaced it, as is often the case whenever I'm looking for something important. I'll keep trying to look for it while I continue to talk. So the captain, you can read panic on his lips and in his eyes. We've also lost our external sensors and our defenses. We don't know who's attacking us. Only they're very persistent. They definitely want us blown to pieces. Since you're the only crew we've got awake that's not trapped on the bridge, we need you to restore power to the life pods. There are other passengers waking up elsewhere on the ship, and they need a way to get off. We have enough, the pods will have enough room to, or enough fuel to return themselves to the moon. But aside from that, everyone would be trapped aboard the ship. We need your assistance. Can you get to the life pod controls and restore power? Very bravely, you decide that yes, in fact, you can. Excellent. As I had expected from you. I found a picture. It's not exactly the one I was looking for, but it will have to do. This is your ship. Just returning from deep space. It's a stock photo, but what are you going to do? With the rest of the sensors aboard, this is probably the only view of the ship you're going to get. Unless, of course, you do survive and get the ship safely back to Earth without it destroying Earth. Cautiously, you exit your berth and see a couple of strange-looking soldiers trying to break into the cabin 3 doors down. It's locked, but they're using brute force on it, trying to break through. I lost my sunglasses for a second there. There, that's a bit better. Sorry, you may be able to hear my kid in the background. She should be sleeping, but she's decided that staying awake all evening is a better plan for her. So, you see the 4 soldiers trying to break in. Okay, ducking back inside, you go for your personal possessions and rearm yourselves. What kind of weapons did you guys bring? Pistols, yeah, a couple of rifles, sure. That sounds pretty reasonable to have aboard. Okay, back into the hallway. You definitely have the advantage. They haven't heard you, and they're not aware that you're there. Okay, first player, you open fire. Let's do a quick roll here. Okay, you managed to hit the first soldier, catching him just broadside in the back of the shoulder. The force of the blast spins him around and sends him sprawling onto the floor, fortunately carrying another of the soldiers with him. They must be using some sort of helmet communication system. You don't hear them speak, but they react as a single unit. The 2 that are still standing both turn and ready weapons, bringing their rifles to bear. Okay, the other 3 players here, you guys have a chance to take a shot. Okay, we're going to do another roll. Cool, yeah, you also open fire and shoot. You hit the soldier closest to you, who's got his weapon up ready to fire. And the shot catches him right in the center of the chest. Perfect shot. He stumbles backwards, but the armor takes the brunt of the blow. Good shot nonetheless. Okay, third player. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip you. You have a chance to shoot as well. Oh, okay, instead you jump to the opposite side of the hallway and bunker down behind an exposed pipe. No, I don't know what the pipe carries. Neither do you at this point. On your next turn, you can do a quick roll and have a look. Actually, no. I don't think I need to make you roll for something like that. So you look. It's a steam pipe. It's basically just carrying, well, steam. That must be how the ship heats itself. You've never really studied the mechanics of the ship, so you weren't aware that's how it heats itself. Of course, maybe that's not how it heats itself. Again, you really have no idea.